What's up, people? This is Omar, and I'm on KTSTFM.com. And this is the Are You Talented radio show. And the question is, Are You Talented radio show airs every Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. On the internet, go to KTSTFM.com. People, I'm missing my co-host today, the lovely Monique. She's not here. Her and Nene, little Nene Kirby, they're at a play that Nene is starring in. It's called Oh Mama, Obama, and it's a White House comedy, and it's at the Fremont Center Theater. I miss them very much. Nene is tearing it up. She's a little superstar in the making and stuff. Y'all need to go see the show. Like I said, it's at the Fremont Center Theater at 1000 Fremont Avenue, Suite 100, South Pasadena, California. If you need information on how to get tickets and stuff, you need to call 202-679-3243. Again, little Nene Kirby, she's tearing it up. The play is a very big success. I miss Monique and Nene very much. So we're on with the show. Let me tell you something. I got some special people down here. And I'm going to let them introduce themselves to you. And when y'all talk directly into the mic. You need to talk close to the mic. The first is this young lady right here. What's your name, young lady? And tell the people what you do.
My name is Doreen, Cohanim. First of all, thank you for having me here, Omar. I'm a certified hypnotherapist and energy healer, and I just enjoy helping people.
All right. What about you, young man?
What's up, Omar? Thank you for having me, man. My name is Ricky Santiago, and what I do is stay at home and help people increase their revenue.
All right, then. All right. You got like an internet business going, though, as far as what do you do, though?
I help people promote their business on the internet, like web television, video, email, and a lot of other stuff.
All right, then. But I'm going to get to you, young lady. So you hypnotize people. Is it you trying to break bad habits, or are you trying to help them with things going on in their life, or what do you do?
I don't try to do anything. I help them with whatever challenges they have. If they're lacking motivation, energy, money, situation, relationship, always attracting the bad boys, I help them.
Now, let me ask you something. Now, when somebody comes to you, do you sit down and like interview them to see if they? Let me ask you this: is it certain people that can be hypnotized and certain people that can't be hypnotized?
All hypnosis is self-hypnosis. That means everyone can be hypnotized.
Oh, I see. All right. All right. So I always wonder about that. Yeah, but I heard like this one guy was talking about you have to be willing to be hypnotized. You have to be, I guess, the right mindset.
You have to be willing, open-minded. It's okay if you're skeptical. Actually, I love the one that they are skeptical because then they can see the difference. They can feel the changes.
Or they can feel the changes, huh?
And you are always in control.
Always in control, huh? I know I try to be in control, you know, in everything I do and stuff. I try to be in control. But certain things, like I told you, I have an issue, like we talked earlier, and I have an issue as far as, and people, I don't want y'all loving me. I ain't no punk, but don't love. Then sometimes when I drive at night on the freeway, I get tense and I get nervous. I don't know what it is about nighttime when I drive. I have an issue with that, and I'm usually like you'll find Omar driving down in the slow lane on the freeway all the way home, like 45, 50 miles an hour. You know, I don't drive fast, but I get nervous. I don't know what that's about. But I have noticed, I'm tell you something. I noticed I'm not promoting this and stuff. I have noticed sometimes if I, let's say, drink a margarita before I drive, I don't have that problem. I fly. I don't know what it is. I'm not promoting drinking and driving, but it's something about when I take a drink and I drive, I don't have no problem. But when I'm conscious and I'm actually, you know, knowing what's going on, I get nervous.
That's exactly what hypnosis does. It puts you in a state of relaxation. When you drink, you're relaxed. You're not worried about people judging you. You're just being yourself. So that's what hypnosis delivers. And what you're experiencing is called phobia. And sometimes people experience a fear of driving because something happened to them back in the childhood during the dark time. And since you already told me that it started about a year ago, so something happened in that particular day that triggered that memory in your subconscious mind. You don't remember, but your mind clearly remembers. So with hypnosis, basically what I do, I take you to a relaxation and take you back to that first time that your mind remembers the incident, and then we just move on from there, giving you the confidence that it's not going to affect you anymore, and then you become very calm and drive. That's only one scenario. It could be many different reasons that related to dark, or maybe it's not even the dark, it's just the driving. Something you heard on the radio that triggered that memory in your mind.
Yeah, that's true.
And once you experience hypnosis, you have no fear or phobia anymore because it's just gone. Your mind understands better, and then you don't rationalize that. Because what is phobia? The phobia is different than fear. Fear is, it's a warning. You know that it's hot. You're afraid to touch. You're going to get burned. Phobia is just not realistic. It's a fabrication of your mind. Making it really like, oh my God, something huge going to happen. I'm going to die. It's really scary.
So when I get ready to drive at night, I'm already in my mind, I'm thinking, well, it's nighttime, I'm going to drive, I'm going to get nervous, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to panic. So in my mind, I'm thinking that before I even get ready to drive at night. Do you think I'm planting a seed in my mind, so to speak?
The seed already been planted. You just, the trigger awakened that feeling. So it's automatically you're responding. Automatically your mind says, oh my God, I have to go to the car. Oh my God, it's dark. It's just feels tense, and then you start reacting by pulsation, shortness of breath.
Yeah.
And the feeling is almost like I'm going to be out of control and possibly even have...
have an accident, And that's what I be thinking sometimes, and I know that's trippy, because I want to overcome this, so I really do, but...
The good news is it's possibly one session and you'll be fixed.
Oh, I'll be fixed, huh? I'll be driving like a speed racer on the freeway. Everybody see me.
I don't want you to do that.
Now, let me talk to you for a minute, young man. Can you go into detail as far as what you do as far as this webcast service you have? Can you go into a little bit of detail? Put the mic closer to you, though.
Sure.
Get the mic. Pull it up. Yeah, there you go.
That's good. Okay. All right. What I do actually is if people are struggling in their profession, business, or such, and they're looking to increase revenue or create more traffic to their website, I help them do that. By creating a visible website and help them create more traffic with the new technology we have using video, email, and HD. They also have access to their own television show, which they can use as a pay-per-view feature in one of the products we have. So what I do is I sit down with the individual and talk to them and find out what strategy they want to use to increase their business on the internet. So we sit down and discuss that, and using the different tools that I provide will help them increase that I help them increase their visibility on the website. That's it.
I see. So it's like your web. Let's say we're gonna call my website. We're gonna call it the OMAR zone. Now on this website, what is the length of videos can I have? Can I have like is it a 10-minute video, 8-minute, 30-minute? What can I do as far as each segment that I put on the site? Is that a limit?
No, the limit's it's unlimited, Omar, and I know that you're a comedian and you probably have some videotapes. What you can do is we can upload your comedy set up to the television show, and it can be up to 2-3 hours long.
Wow.
Yeah, and if you want someone to see what you did in the past, you can also set, there's a passcode that you can set, and it will give them access to pay-per-view. So actually, you can charge people to see that.
Yeah, I see, yeah.
Yeah.
I see, that's cool then. That's real cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, now this young lady over here, I'm going to talk to her again. You've already experienced this. Tell them what happened with you on, like you broke the computer, broke down the web system, blew it up, tore it up. What did you do? Tell them about that.
Well, let me tell you first of all, when I joined the web TV, I was so fascinated because it gives me the privilege to be worldwide. That means I can explain what is hypnosis, the benefit. I discuss different subjects like procrastination, attracting money, fear, phobia, weight loss, breast enhancement, and I don't want to go to the other part. So I can actually go live, talk to people, answer questions. There is a chat, and if I want to sell my CD, then I direct them to my website. They can click there, and it's been fascinating. And I just started doing that 2 weeks ago, and I'm so excited. It was so good. I mean, the response is so overwhelming that he'll tell you, I crashed the system because I had so many visitors a day.
Wow.
So it's really fun. It helps me. I enjoy talking to people, educating them about the subconscious mind, about our limitation. I basically started helping people to overcome fear of success. We all have that. We all been told, you're not good enough. You don't deserve that. So all this, I help people to change that to something positive, to giving ourselves belief. And the web TV, it's actually been a blessing for my business. It attracts more people worldwide. I have people from Israel, from India, from Mexico, from Cancun, from Germany.
Wow, that is deep.
All over.
Wow, that is really deep. So what I'm gonna get ready to do, I'm getting ready to get with your man here and
you have to do that.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be really nice and stuff. I got classic stuff. I know when I first started doing comedy and stuff, I want people to see the how can I put this? There's good and bad in comedy. I'm going to tell y'all one thing. When I first started doing comedy, I had been doing comedy maybe about a week. And I made the mistake of going to an all-black club. It was Bistro 880 in Carson. It's a place called Bistro 880. And my routine was about why women should get off welfare. So now think in your mind, black women, welfare. I'm in the club telling him why women should get off welfare. Do you think that comedy routine went over well?
I don't think so.
No, it didn't. It didn't go well. And that's why I learned, like the host of the show, he told me, he said, you have to know who you're talking to, who your audience is. And you can do all styles of comedy. He said, if you go into like an all-white club and do that, they'll love it. They'll think it's funny. Most of them think that's funny, you know. But he said, you can't do that here, brother. That ain't going to work. It felt like I supposed to be on stage for like maybe 8 minutes. I left within 2. And it felt like I had been on stage an hour. And I felt like I was 4 feet 2 when I walked up the stage. I felt real short. It just was a bad feeling. And that was a learning experience. Yeah, and that's what I want to put on my site. The good and bad of doing comedy, you know, the good and bad. I mean, you're going to see some funny stuff, but I'm going to also tell some true stories about what it takes to be a comedian. Because it ain't all cracked up to be, believe me, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you got a lot of backstabbing going on out there. You got a lot of crooked club owners. You got a lot of good people out there, you know, but you got bad people too. And so that's what I want my website to be about. I want them to see the comedy thing, but I also want them to know the truth about being a comedian, just in case they're thinking about going into that.
That's an excellent idea.
Yeah. I want them to know the truth about it, you know.
Good, bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, the good, bad, and the ugly. I want them to know about that because you never know. It's a thing where, like, you know, you think about stuff and you think you want to go into it, and then when somebody tell you what it's really about, it changes your mind sometime, you know. Just like with you, you know, as far as being a hypnotist, you went to school for that, am I right?
Yes, I'm a graduate of HMI, Hypnosis Motivation Institute in Tarzana. And I still take continuing education. I just become certified on past life regression. I've been doing it all along, but basic education now I've been certified and just add more tools. I help people and I love, and basically right now I'm actually, majority of my clients are smokers that they come to quit smoking, pain management, and weight loss. And I started
Wait, I gotta go into the weight loss.
HypnoBand.
Hold on. You can actually hypnotize somebody and help them lose weight, don't you telling me?
Yes, there is 2 ways I can help them.
How?
Just simple hypnosis by giving them suggestion to eat the right food and become motivated and exercising. The other one that is really cool is the HypnoBand. It's exactly like the lap band. It's 4 sessions. I actually prepare them for the lap band surgery. On the 3rd session, they actually go through exactly the same procedure of surgery without being cut, but I guide them and tell them that now the doctor gonna do 4 to 5 incision, and the anesthesiologist gonna give them the injection, and the nurse gonna check this, and they visualize that. And I have right now my last clients, there are both of them, they have lost in 2 weeks between 13 to 19 pounds each.
Oh, that's good. That's real good. That's real good. That's
it works.
real
It's
good.
awesome, and there is no surgery, no bleeding, no side effects, nothing, and it's very effective.
Oh,
And
that
they save a lot of
sounds
money.
really good. I'm telling you, that sounds really good.
Yeah, and I have lots of information on my website about it that they can learn about it. How does it work?
Yeah, I had an incident about 9 months ago. I went to Redondo Beach to do comedy, and I went to a club called Club Curves. Unbeknown to me, because my manager booked me at the club. I didn't know what the club was about, but this is a club for robust, I would call them robust women. You can't get in the club unless you weigh 250.
Wow.
They actually have a scale. I'm telling you. You have to weigh 250 to get in the club, as far as the women go. Now, guys, they can be any size, but the women have to weigh 250 pounds to get in the club. So, I didn't know this when I went to the club, and when I got to the club, I looked around and said, ooh, wow, you know, they must serve good food here. But anyway,
Can you imagine sitting on here?
I went to the club, and when I was on stage, you know, I'm out there doing comedy. I'm trying to avoid talking about, you know, robust women. I didn't want to do that because there was too many of them in the club. But there's one lady, she must have had a lot to drink. You know, she must have had a lot to drink. And so I'm on stage doing what I do, and she was like yelling at me and stuff. She said, "Oh, you so cute. I like your long hair. This and that." And she came to the stage, and she actually was grabbing me. I said, "You need to go sit down. You had a little bit more to drink." "Oh, you don't talk to me like that." You little skinny punk. And what she said that for? Now, you know I couldn't let her get away with that. You just know she opened up a can of worms. You know that. Boy, I went off on her, boy, something bad. So I went off on her something bad. Now, everybody in the club, they were laughing at it. They thought it was funny. But the owner of the club, she didn't think it was funny. She said, here's your check. She said, you banned from this club. You shouldn't have been talking about her like that. I said, but was it funny? She said, yeah, it was funny. But it hurt her feeling. I said, she wasn't hurt because she was messing with me. She was talking about to me. So that was my experience when dealing with like a robust, I call them a robust woman, you know. It wasn't something I wanted to do, but, you know, you can't let somebody take over your show, basically, because she started at me first. I wasn't going to mess with her. I was trying to avoid that whole thing as far as saying anything about anybody's weight, but she came at me, so I had to, you know, get her straight.
All I'm thinking, you're lucky she didn't sit on him.
All right, then, people, what I'm going to do right now, people, I got some music I want you guys to hear and stuff. I produce music tracks. Y'all might not know this, but OMAR produced music tracks. And right now what I'm getting ready to do, I'm getting ready to let y'all hear some of the stuff I have produced before. I was working with this one group called Ashmere. And it's like four black guys, and they're young guys. They range, I think, from 20 to 24 years old. And they got kind of an old school hip-hop flavor. They mix both of them, and they can sing. These guys, like when I met them and stuff, and they came on my TV show and stuff, they could sing good, but they didn't know how to work an audience. You know, like if you sign good, you're supposed to work the ladies' faces. You know, supposed to sing, and they was afraid to do that. All they want to do is stand up there and sing. And I worked with them, and I worked with them, and I worked with them, and worked with them, and I got them in this nightclub and went to Vegas. They turned it out. And now they know how to sing to women and be, you know, you got to be appealing to women and stuff. And these guys know how to do it. But I want y'all to check it out. And I want both of y'all, since y'all know about music, I know y'all do. You know if the music is good or not. Since you are a woman, tell me what you think about Ashmere. You know, people, just like I say, this is Ashmere, and you're hearing them first here on the Are You Talented radio show. Tell me what you think.
It's time to get this party started.